Hey
Dons,
it's Sophia
and Griffin,
and welcome back to another episode of CCTV.
We hope you had a relaxing 3-day weekend and are looking forward to our early dismissal.
Today we are celebrating the feast day of St. Francis of de Sales. Adeline will tell us more about it.
But first, let's send it off to Mia to hear more about the student leadership applications.
Hey Dons, it's Mia. Welcome to part 2 of the Student Life and Leadership applications. Let's go hear from the Options and Link Crew programs. Ms. Rhodes, what are the changes happening with Link Crew for next school year?
Link Crew is the group of students on campus who lead freshman orientation. We are opening it up to seniors, juniors, and sophomores. Link Crew requires 4 days in the summer right before school starts. You are trained for 2 days, and then we also run the freshman orientation for 2 days. If you want to be more involved, we have a group called Anchored. Those are the leaders from Link Crew. They're going to take a class 3 mornings a month, and that class is from 7 to 7:50. I will be teaching that class, and we will develop leadership skills, communication skills, and also learn how to run the freshman formation that is happening approximately 10 times throughout the entire school year.
Brooke, being a part of Link Crew, how has it shaped your leadership skills?
It shaped my leadership skills. It's helped me communicate with younger students and more adults around our campus.
I'm hearing this day from the Options and Academy program. How does someone become a mentor?
Number 1, send 2 forms to 2 teachers to give you recommendation. There's also the application. Then you will be called in for an interview. If you are a rising junior and you're interested in being a mentor, also offer peer ministry. That is something that you'll need to, in addition, to apply for.
The Options program is so important to our school community because without this program, neurodivergent students wouldn't get the opportunity to have a high school experience.
I love being an option mentor because in 7th period you get to know all the students and understand their special talents and gifts.
I love being a mentor because I'm able to create special memories with students in the Options program and assist them throughout the day.
I love being an Options mentor because you get to form a really tight bond with your student.
Become a mentor!
Hey Dons, this Saturday is the feast day of St. Francis de Sales. Let's go talk to Father Mark to learn more about it. Who is St. Francis de Sales?
St. Francis de Sales is a bishop who lived in the 16th and 17th century, and he was very prominent in the church at that time and really helped to incorporate how to live a wonderful and devout life and how to grow in your spirituality.
How can we celebrate his feast day?
That's a great question. He's one that you can just celebrate his feast by seeing how you can better grow in your own spirituality in whatever course of life you currently find yourself.
What can we learn from St. Francis de Sales?
At that time period, it seemed like the only holy people were monks or priests or nuns, and St. Francis really brought about that shift in focus to see how everyone can be holy, how everyone can strive to be saints in our life.
Thank you, Father Mark, for telling us more about St. Francis de Sales. Now off to Dylan.
What's up, Dons? It's Dylan. This upcoming week, from January 26th to the 30th, is Catholic School Week, a time where we can reflect as a nation on being in Catholic schools. Let's go talk to Dr. McIntosh and Miss Bassage to learn more information. Firstly, Miss Bassage, can you tell us what is Catholic Schools Week?
It's a time to intentionally think about the value of Catholic schools, and every day has a theme where we honor different parts and people that make Catholic education what it is.
Can you tell us what events we have planned for Catholic Schools Week, Dr. McIntosh?
Sure, we're going to start off the week celebrating each of our different classes with different color themes. We're also going to have a fun day of wearing our funky socks. We're going to have a really cool day of wearing PJs and sweatpants, everybody's favorite, with some donuts and dodgeball to add on to that. And then we're also going to celebrate our faculty with a MVP Wear Your Jersey Day, and then end the week as a community all wearing our cathedral red and really enjoy just being together and celebrating what it is to be part of a Catholic community.
Thank you, Dr. McIntosh and Miss Bassage. Now, back to the studio.
Thanks, Dylan.
Catholic Schools Week being next week, we will be celebrating an all-school white polo mass on Tuesday.
Looking forward to this weekend, we'll be celebrating a student life showcase to represent Cathedral and providing incoming 8th graders a look at what's to come for their next 4 years.
Sophomores, as of next week, counselors will be coming into your classes presenting your junior course registration.
Now for the segment that we've all been waiting for.
No homework, no tests, just highlights.
Let's go to sports. What's up, Dons? It's CJ, and welcome back to CCTV Sports. Our Dons have been absolutely cooking this week, so there's a lot to look forward to, so let's get right into it. Starting us off, boys basketball took a tough loss on Friday to Victory Christian, but battled it out against Mira Mesa on Tuesday, taking a close dub 47-45. Shout out to lead scorer of the game, senior Charlie Barajas, who also clutched up with a total of 5 offensive and 8 defensive rebounds. Tonight, the boys are traveling down to Saints to take them on in the Holy War at 7:30. Everyone needs to be there wearing white. Switching sides, on Tuesday, girls basketball took on Lincoln and dropped an insane score of 65-35, with high scorer Bianca Sloan having 22 points and Chloe Lopez with 8 steals. Great job, ladies. Tonight, they play at Morse High School at 6 p.m. Good luck, girls. Kicking it over to soccer, the girls played OLP at home with an incredible victory of 1-0 on Tuesday night, with Olivia Dionda scoring the only goal of the game. Great job, girls. Last night, they went down to Point Loma for another match, and tomorrow they play Torrey Pines at 10:30. Pull up and support. And on the other hand, last Friday, the boys shut down Mission Bay with a strong 2-0 win with scores from Diego Amon and Josue Martinez. On Wednesday, they took a trip down to take on the San Diego Cavers, and tonight, they defend Manchester Stadium against Saints at 6 p.m. Good luck, boys. Diving into the pool, the girls demolished Claremont in their game on Tuesday and are making their way up to the Newport Elite 8 tournament this weekend to battle against some of the top teams in the nation. Some standout players like Maddie Otero, Frankie McNeil, Lily Larea, and Amaya Dresvik are hoping to lead the girls to victory this weekend. Senior night is home on January 29th at 3 p.m., battling it out once again against Claremont. Be there to support. On the mats, your Dons wrestling team traveled all the way to Louisiana for the biggest tournament in the state, facing some tough competition. With over 100 schools competing in a 2-day event, 4 of our best wrestlers made it to day 2 of competition. With amazing performances from Aaron Sarmiento and Colin Mysteriolu, along with top 8 finishes from Ayers Reich and Lucas Mickelson. Our boys dominated on the mats. Special shout out to Ayers for being ranked 6th in California and Lucas for being ranked 16th. Pitching it over to rugby, the boys took an unfortunate loss to Charlotte Catholic, but bounced right back on Monday with an incredible win over Bishop O'Dowd with an outstanding score of 54-31. They take on Torrey Pines tomorrow at 2:30 at home. Be there to support. And speaking of rugby, the girls team has also had a strong season so far with multiple wins every week. Colin has an interview with some of their star players. Take it away, Colin.
What's up, Dons? It's Colin. Today we're going to be interviewing some of the girls rugby team to learn a little more about their team. What are some responsibilities that captains have?
Some of the responsibilities that we have is to make sure that the girls are on task and make sure that they're learning how to play the sport if it's their first time. And keeping them in a positive mindset and always looking for a good outcome.
Who are some standout underclassmen?
Cameron Kohler, Maddie Modick.
What is one thing your team is most proud of this season?
Playing 15s against Bishop's O'Dowd and beating them 99-6.
What's the goal for this upcoming season?
We want to win the championship and then just keep a strong streak through the next season too.
What's something a teammate has done that you'll never forget?
Probably when we all shot the boot together.
What is shooting the boot?
It's when after a game and you score a try and then you put water in your cleat and you drink from it.
Thanks, girls. Now back to sports.
Thanks, Colin. Moving on to big things, our very own dance team is starting off their competition season this weekend at their first regional WCE tournament of the year. Our girls will be competing against some of the top teams in Southern California. Bring home the gold, girls. Boys baseball took a trip down to USD for their first tournament of the offseason at the MLK Junior Classic. Unfortunately, they went 1-2. However, they had some big players like Alex Harrington being their top batter of the weekend and standout pitching from Ty Daniels, Shohei Darvish, and Jose Partida. All right, Dons, that's a wrap on sports this week. Now let's send it off to Mari and Kylie with social.
Hey Dons, it's Mari
and Kylie back with this week's social.
We know you all love Starbucks.
So we're gonna see what everyone's favorite combo is.
Let's go check it out. And what's your name?
Michael.
Michael, what is your go-to Starbucks order?
My go-to Starbucks order is a protein chocolate mocha and a cake pop.
Mrs. C, what is your go-to Starbucks order?
My go-to Starbucks order is a iced grande caramel latte with oat milk.
Ooh, yum.
Theo, what is your go-to Starbucks order?
Strawberry acai refresher and a spinach feta wrap.
An iced vanilla latte with a bacon gouda. Grande oat milk shaken espresso and egg bites.
Strawberry acai lemonade and a cinnamon coffee cake.
Strawberry acai lemonade and a plain bagel.
A mango dragon fruit refresher with lemonade and a grilled cheese.
Your go-to Starbucks order.
A cookie crumble frappuccino and a sausage egg sandwich.
A matcha and a plain bagel. A pink drink and a brownie.
I just get free water. I just get a lemonade.
Grilled cheese.
An iced brown sugar shaken espresso.
Okay, this morning me and Kylie went to go get the best rated drinks and food items at Starbucks.
To start, for the drinks, we got a strawberry acai lemonade refresher with no berries. And then the second drink, we got brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. For our food items, plain bagel, grilled cheese.
I give it like an 8 out of 10.
Not my cup of tea, and I said that last year in a video.
I give it like a 6 out of 10. That's really bad. I genuinely give us like a 2.
Now on to food.
Really good. It's good.
9 out of 10. I give it like a 6.5.
Like an 8.
Thanks for tuning in for another week of social. Go get your Starbucks. Now on to Student Standout.
Hi Dons, this week's Student Standout is Maddie Otero. Maddie is a 4-year varsity swim and water polo athlete. What is your role on swim team and water polo?
On swim team, I swim the 500, and then on water polo, I'm primarily a center and center defender.
As a senior on the team, what has been your favorite memory?
My favorite memory was winning state championship last year with my team.
What responsibilities come with being a captain?
Really just making sure that the team is locked in and making sure they're super excited for our games and bringing a lot of team spirit.
Now it's time for some rapid fire questions. Favorite teacher?
Miss Adorian.
Favorite class?
AP Macro.
Favorite sport to watch?
Hockey.
Favorite hockey team?
San Jose Sharks.
Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Swim or water polo?
Water polo.
Favorite part about being a senior?
Senior events like grad night.
Thanks, Maddie. Now off to Kaylin.
Hey Dons, it's Kaylin. Career Day is coming up on February 6th. With over 50 alumni returning to campus, this is a great opportunity to gain insight and build connections. Let's go talk to Miss Major to learn more. Can you tell us a little bit more about Career Day and what to expect?
Yes, we're excited to offer Career Day for the junior class. We will meet in the gym for a keynote speaker, and then students will go to 3 out of the 5 sessions that we are offering. And after lunch, then we have our 4th session, which is new this year, and we're going to kind of hit on building your brand, especially what it looks like on social media and online, and then the second part is getting the job. So we're helping you build your resume and interview skills and how to actually get the job. Look for emails from Ann Major.
Thank you, Miss Major. Career Day is mandatory for all juniors and you won't attend any of your regular classes on February 6th. Now let's head back to the studio.
Thanks, Kaylin, for that information on Career Day.
Juniors, we hope you had an amazing time on your January Quest retreat, being able to connect with your peers and a relationship with God.
This Saturday, the drama program will be hosting a cabaret at 7 p.m. in the Guadalupe Center.
Dons, pop out tonight at Saints to watch our boys basketball team at 7:30.
You know I'll be there.
Thank you for tuning into this week's episode.
We'll see you next week with another one.